Doing good. Sporting my little bunny ears. Don't ask me why. Came with one of my little makeup orders. So, I'm sporting it. It's not what I'm going to wear today. Yeah. All right, let's get ready. I have a appointment today. So I'm going to get ready for that. And then it's my husband's birthday. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm not sure if we'll do anything or nothing. No, I'm going to try to make it special for him. But, you know, I'm the type of person that it's like, I want to make it special for you, but I want it to be something you want to do. So, you know, let's do what you want to do. I'm using heavy-handedly Saint All. I use 3 separate layers, not layers, that's the wrong word. 3 separate colors. This is the contour. All of these shades are called highlights, even though they're your makeup. Every bit of this is makeup. So it covers, you only have to put 1 layer on, but it's 3-dimensional. So I'm digging it. How's everyone out there today? I am doing good. I think my lighting's off. I don't have my big ring light up yet. I have my smaller one. And then I have a lot of LED lighting. But it's like, it's so much light that it's like I can't hardly see. I think I need to work on my lighting. But it's all good. I'm just gonna kind of mush this in a little bit, and then later I'll blend it. Kind of got stuck on some hairs. So let's talk about the hairs. I was really trying so hard to lighten my hair. And, you know, it's been a long time since I've put any kind of highlights in my hair. So I think that I forgot to account for like virgin hair or hair less used or abused. And in doing so, I have this like white patch along all of my roots. Then I have this brass that kind of goes into brassy red that eventually fades into the toffee color I was going for. Of course, I know that when I dye my roots, because my hair grows like a weed, I was dyeing it every 3 weeks. Because I don't like when roots show. I mean, it's like, it's trashy. But I was doing it every 3 weeks now. I've dropped to a total of every 4 weeks. Anyways, But once I dye it, I know that that'll blend. But then again, so I have white gray. I mean, I am white gray. Up here, okay, mainly everywhere. Anyways, I was thinking about like leaving that and just like kind of letting it be that white look. I don't know. I never know what I'm going to do with my hair. It surprises me as much as it does anyone else. But it's so cute because it's like people at church who don't want to be rude and go like, what did you do to your hair? They're like, I like your hair. It's so pretty. Your hair. And you're like, mm-hmm. Girl, I know it looks goofy too. But whatever. The nice thing about hair is that for the most part, it'll grow back. Or it'll grow out. And with color, you know, you can change it. Now, let me throw a plug. I get nothing in return, but I love Madison Reed. Ever since I started, like, several years ago, using that hair dye, my hair has been thicker, healthier, shinier, just a new level. Love it. Love, love, love. Hearts. Lots of hearts. That's my plug for that product that I don't even get paid for. Speaking of products I don't get paid for, this is Ohora nail stickers in chiffon flower. And I love them. On me, they stay on about a week because I'm purposely taking them off. I have so much of a stash. I got a little obsessed there for a minute and maybe overdid it. Grabbed the wrong brush. Excuse me for a second. Now I have to find it. Found it. And so I have this huge stash and I just kind of get, not bored, that's not the word because they're awesome, but excited to see what the next one's going to look like. So I'll throw that on about once a week. I spend doing those. They're really easy to apply. Now, I will link their little thing in my bio. Their link. I will link their link. I'm so technologically intelligent. Anyways, yes, I will do that in the bio because I do get like if you use my link, I get points towards nails. I don't get like money, but I get points and I can keep my nail addiction. Making me happy. So, we have guests coming in. Oh my goodness, I have a hair. It's tickling. We have guests coming in on the 1st. So I have to do some serious getting ready. Okay, I gotta get this hair. Okay, my cat. That was an evil booger. It wasn't a booger. But anyways, we have guests coming in. So I got to get my rooms ready. I need, I think, 3. I have to get ready. So I'll be busy today and tomorrow. Have y'all seen the lottery? Literally, seriously, that thing is up to, I think it was, yesterday it was 441 million. Could you imagine winning that? I mean, nothing personal, but I don't think I'd tell a soul. I've thought about this. You know, I think everybody thinks about, what would I do if I won the lottery? I would definitely, you know, you have all these plans like, oh, I would, you know, help this person or help that person or help, you know, this group of people or whatever. Which is phenomenal because I think of the same thing. Like, I would do that. But I really think that the amount of people who would come out and like, oh, give you sad stories and kind of derail you from your plan, you know, like, you know, I kind of want to do something that I've always had a passion for because I have eye problems and Jesus healed the blind. I had a doctor in San Angelo who did surgery on me, and he goes around to countries where they cannot afford, you know, eye surgery and things like that, and he does it for free. And so to invest in something like that, I have always just been very interested in doing, because it's almost like following in the footsteps of Jesus, and I like that, and I think that's cool. Well, if you have 50 people coming out at you and going, you know, hey, you know, we need a handout, then it derails people who really need handouts. And I'm all about, like, and I guess this is a little judgmental because I have no problem helping anyone. But I do have a problem helping people who just won't help themselves. I mean, it's like, put some skin in the game, and then I have no problem, you know, joining you. Yesterday, we went to H-E-B. So if you don't know yet, I'm a fan of H-E-B. Me and H-E-B, we got along. I think H-E-B is like the new Walmart. You can almost pretty much get everything there that you need. And if you can't find it at H-E-B, I ran my words together there. If you can't find it at H-E-B, you don't need it. And I need to bleach my bottom teeth. No looky. Anyways, I digress. So we were at H-E-B. And we come out of H-E-B. We put our groceries up. Or we're in the process of putting our groceries up. And this guy, young, decent looking. Okay, my nails all jacked up. Okay, I get distracted too easily. Sorry. But decent looking guy walks up and he just stands there and stares at me. And my purse is right there at the buggy. And I'm like, did you need this buggy? And he's like, no. And he continues to stare at me. Like awkwardly. Not like, you know, 2 seconds worth of staring. I'm talking like probably at least 15 to 20 seconds of staring. And then like I'm uncomfortable. And I'm like, well, what did you need? And I laughed at myself because I sounded like, you know, his mom, well, what do you need? But he was like, $1. And he barely even said, I mean, like, it was like so low, like a whisper, $1. That it's like, is there something, you know, wrong with your voice? I mean, why can't I hear you? And I felt bad because I really would have given the young man $1, but I don't carry cash. I never carry cash. And so I was like, well, you know, I'm sorry, I don't have cash. You know, and my husband didn't have any cash, and we were just like, I'm sorry. But I don't know, it was just weird. It was disturbing. It was like, because on 15 different levels, I'm sitting here thinking on 15 different levels. One, you look young and healthy. Are you a human trafficker? I mean, what's the deal? Why are you looking at me? What are you doing here? Were you going to steal my purse? And because I looked at you or something, you got scared and backed out? Because Beaumont is really sometimes known for its unsavory behavior of the criminal mind. But I've never experienced any kind of anything at Beaumont. I really haven't. But it was just concerning. And then what made me feel really bad is I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm judging this poor young man. What if he like has autism, or I don't know. What if he truly just needed $1? And here I'm like being all judgy. You know, the scriptures say there's no fear in love. But I also believe that the Holy Spirit gives you inclinations of when, like, you know, wait a minute, you know, either your story's not sounding legit, or, you know, I'm just getting this feeling that what you're trying to lay down, I'm not going to be able to pick up. I don't know. It's just weird. But it was weird. So if you know him, and if he really needed $1, I'm sorry. I didn't have $1. I would have given him $1. And then that was another thing. Like, why do you need $1? I mean, did that make sense? Like, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? I mean, are you out of gas? What do you need $1 for? I mean, nothing costs $1 anymore. Piece of gum? You want a piece of gum? Why do you need a piece of gum? I got a piece of gum. I can give you a piece of gum. It was just suspicious. Like, But it bothered me. Look how much it bothered me. I hate that. Because it's like, if somebody's in need, I want to be there. I want to help them. I don't want to get, you know, robbed, kidnapped, murdered. Ain't that sad? That's how cynical our society has made us. It's like, you know, people in need, and we can't, like, be there for them because we're scared or we're cynical. Like, yeah, you ain't wanting money, you're wanting drugs. But who gets drugs for $1? I don't know. I just have a real big problem. $1. Why did the dude only ask me for $1? And it was so weird because me and Roy both were like, Roy's my honey bunny. I mean, I'm sure y'all figured that out. But me and Roy were both like thinking, I mean, initially, the way the guy just honed in on us and walked up to us, I thought he worked there. I mean, literally, initially I thought he was collecting the carts. And that's why I'm like, oh, are you wanting my cart? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I know that was awkward, but that's how it was. It was like, okay, what do you want? He wanted $1. For what? What cost $1? I don't know. I just am like, what costs $1 in life? I forgot what I did with my lid. Here it is. I found it. Y'all should see. Okay. My room that we have created for this fun adventure. My honey bunny calls my war room. And why do I forget half my stuff? Sorry. I have to reach. All right. And anyways, so he calls my war room. And you should see it. I mean, I've always had like a piece of a countertop. This is a whole room, and it's a little excessive. But it's also very cool. I'm very excited about this. You know, I think I should have plucked. Oh, well. So yesterday, my honey gets up. Y'all, I have the best sweetheart in the world. Hands down. He caters to me. He's 31 years older than me. But he caters to me like I am his precious little everything. It's so nice to be treated that way. But anyways, I digress. So he cooks. He's a cook. And I'm not. My sisters and mother always did the cooking. They were great. So why, disturb perfection? Let them do it. I'll reap the benefits of it. As you can tell. Anyways, same here with my honey bunny. He's a good cook. He loves cooking. So why mess that up? So he got up, he made me some breakfast, and his friend who was coming over to help clean up the back porch, or the side porch, not the back porch, the side porch. Oh, y'all, we looked so trashy. So trashy. We had about 4 or 5 couches and chairs and TVs on there from when we moved in that the previous owners had left that we didn't want. And what happens? They get there temporarily to get out of our way, and temporary turns into like 4 months, and then it's like, oof, we looked horrible. Anyways, but they took care of that. And where was I going with my story? Oh yeah, he cooked me breakfast. So the friend shows up sooner than anticipated, and it might have not really been sooner than anticipated, other than time just got away from us, which is more than likely what happened. So we end up just like, Roy's in the middle of cooking breakfast, and so he has to eat. He's, takes medicine and needs to make sure that he eats. So we kind of split breakfast. Not really. He ate a couple of handfuls of some chopped up ham he had done. And I ate a little bit of my eggs. And then he had half a toast and I had half a toast. And that was it till supper. So we go and eat at Olive Garden, which it was, I say supper, it was our supper, but it was like late afternoon. I feel like I'm eating like an old person. Late afternoon. And We each get a soup and a salad. You know, the endless soup and salad. It was so stinking good. I mean, it was so good. I had half a bowl of soup and one salad, 2 breads, you know. He had 2 soups, 2 salads, not the big salad bowls, but 2 scoops out of the salad bowl. We really enjoyed it. I have no idea where I was going with this story other than, oh, I'm hungry. That was my story. Yeah, so that's all we had yesterday. So I'm hungry this morning. So if you hear my stomach, that's it. I'm hungry. Of course, did I lose anything? I'm not one to lose weight easily. At all. Okay. Let me take time out and talk about these eyebrows. I like this eyebrow. Let's see if we can match this one. We'll take bets. I bet you I can't. I bet you this one will be this thick because I always somehow make it. I mean, this one is a thicker, naturally thicker. If I would just keep it to its own thickness, it would probably be the same. I don't know. Let's just do it. Quit whining and do it. Oh, got to tell you this story. So, you know, I was doing this lightening up, putting in highlight thing. I accidentally, you know, did my hair and it fell and landed right here across these eyebrows. Only for like a couple of seconds. And I was on it, getting it off. It bleached it a little bit. You know, it's funny. It's a little lighter. I mean, not drastically where you could probably notice or tell, but I can tell. It's a little off. I'm like, man, that was not supposed to happen. Sometimes the road noise is so loud. It really is like, I can't believe that we live in what I consider a small town. All right, did we do it? This one's higher. I hate that. I love my little rocking chair. One reason I do really for the reels like it is I can back up and see far away and then get back close. I'm trying to put some dark hair light strokes in there if you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it tight against that line. It's not too bad off. I just don't like how this eyebrow is so much taller than this one. I mean, well, maybe I ought to go. But it is what it is. I didn't do real good. I always try to get my rag real wet. Things do better when it's real wet. I didn't do as well. I hate doing this section. It never turns out the way I like it. It's like I have a vision in mind. Of course, that's not at all what it turns out to be. And it's so easy for me to get carried away with it. And I don't know. I'm just being gripey. Stop being gripey. I'm hungry. I think I mentioned that already. I get gripey when I get hungry. I mean, I totally get the hangries. I mean, if I ever get upset and angry, the first thing somebody should ask themselves is, have you eaten? And more likely than not, the answer will be no. That awkward silence. It's annoying. There we go. I just want some sharp lines. Ugh. Okay. Sometimes when I feel like the eyebrow thing ain't going, it can take me like 20 minutes to sit there and fiddle with them. And I need to just move on. So my niece, we draw names at Christmas. And she had me. So she got me some makeup. I'm the easiest person in the world to buy for makeup, hair, nails, jewelry, perfume, clothes, shoes, purses. I mean, I like it all. I can't ever have too much of anything, so I'm good with it. Anyways, I don't want to sound like, you know, greedy over here. That's not what I mean. What I mean is I'm very grateful for all of it. And I'm not one of them people who is like, you know, I just need one purse in life. I like variety. This one little bald spot bugging me. Okay. Anyways, niece, Christmas. Yes, stay focused. Focus. She got me this palette of eyeshadow. So I've used it twice now. I'm going to use it a third time. I'm really digging it. It's from Too Faced. It's called the Natural Nudes. It's really pretty. But I am digging it. I'm going to get some of my brushes. I'm going to find some of my brushes. I've been doing things just so simple lately. I'm not being very complex. I can now say that I have used all but like 2 colors. This one is called Seashell. I'm just putting my little transition shade on my eyelid. Trying to keep it more up from higher than the crease. I have these hooded eye things going on, and so, you know, it all kind of just blends. It's fine. It's fine. So, thought about putting some, like, blues or something on my lid. I don't think I will. I don't know. I can't. I'm debating. I haven't figured it out. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just stick with kind of doing what I've been doing, which is putting some of the shimmers or the sparkly, hello, glitter. I swear, it's like the words will be right there. I'm looking for them. I'm reaching for them. I have to go through other words that don't mean that until I can get to the word I'm looking for. Am I the only one? Is it in the water? Just gonna blend this out. Well, it's pretty blended, but just making sure. Really think I should have invested some time in, I wonder if this will show. I'm gonna try Petal, but it's a real light pink. I don't know if it'll show on top of this. Well, I think it does. But I should have invested some time in plucking my eyebrows. Okay, I use iMovies for editing my videos. Not all of my videos. Some of my videos, I'm just like, here it is. In all of its glory. But some of my videos, I take time to edit. My video before that, I edited and somehow I put music in it and zoomed it and sped it up. But somehow the sound, like me talking, normally I can shut that off. I don't know what I failed to do this time. I'm going to add some maple. Right in that crease. I failed miserably on that. Anyways, I've been using iMovies. I think I'm going to find a different editing app. I don't like the way that it's like okay, seriously, I don't have children, so technological stuff has evaded me. But when I turn my phone long ways to do the video so that it can not have the black bars on the side when I upload it, it's like, I know the camera is over, wherever is over here, but my eyes are over there, and it's like it never looks straight ahead, and I hate that. That's why I do the long one, or the, what is it, the vertical? Wait a minute, I have to think. The horizontal. Yeah, I think. So that the eye contact is somewhat straight ahead. Otherwise, I'm like looking over here, going, hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. And it looks goofy. I need an editor-in-chief. I really do. I am totally in need of someone to take care of me. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, I think I'll go in with Cocoa. I'm just putting lots of layers on today. And I'm just tapping that, and then I'll blend it. I want that color to go in a certain place, so I was just tapping it to put it right in that place. Cocoa's pretty in this on the package because it's, okay, it's this one right here. It's real pretty. It's kind of has a dusty rose tint to it. And then I'm gonna use a dark brown called Truffle. This one right here. Right in the corner. Once again, just putting the placement. And then I will blend out. Brush and put on. This is so cute. Okay, so my B&B is called the Swan. And then this color right here is called Swan. I just thought that was cute. I thought it was cute. Add a little bit of color up there. Shimmering Pearl. And I don't really do a cut crease per se, like on purpose. It just sometimes does. But I mean, I guess that's what you would call what I was doing. And I think while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and go under. Just halfway, or not even halfway, to like the colors of my eye, where it goes brown. And then I'm gonna come back with that little bitty tiny brush. Go back into that glistening snow. Try to make that stand out a hair bit. Liner brush. I'm gonna start with Truffle, that dark brown. I hear people outside. Okay. We're gonna go and do the other side. Okay. And then come in with this fluffy brush and start with Cocoa and get up in there. And just kind of, I don't know, spend some time, some lemon on that. Now what I'm sitting here doing is seeing if I like this line on my left eye better, and I did. So I just added a little bit more line. Add a little bit more cocoa color. Okay. Then let's blend that out a little bit further with a different brush. This is just a Morphe brush. I'm going to use Warm Rose. Come in and just go a little further. And then I'm going to use pencil brush. Come in with that petal. That is such a pretty light pink. Just kind of going all the way down. Meeting that puppy. Smoking it out. Off. Y'all see all that powder? Okay. Physician Formula is hands down, my favorite eyeliner. I mean, I've tried a ton of eyeliners. I have a ton. And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's product. I'm just saying that Physicians Formula has it going on. Do I want to do a wing? I haven't done a wing in like forever. Why is it that eyeliner just makes you look more put together? Look at the difference. See, I have dark eyes and such fair skin, so if I can really deepen this up, in my opinion, it really just stands out on my skin. Now I'm going to have to play with my wings because one is not the same. Yeah, I have this one, like, drawn real low. Color up here. Man, the fire department or police department or somebody is on it today. Okay. Don't, you know, anyways. Back to my story. I'm struggling, y'all, with old skin. People call it mature skin. I call it old. I have never had creases. I don't know how to deal with that. I've been trying to not powder, so it doesn't continually, I mean, yes, you saw me put powder on there, but I mean with the heavy duty powder. So it doesn't continue to dry the skin out, but I don't know how to deal with creases. I don't want creases. Okay, it's all good. We're breathing. I guess. Okay, now what do I want to do? I want to leave that out because I want to do something different in a minute. I'm going to put that there and forget it. Okay. Dusting the face off. Try to put a little bit of powder up on my eyes. I feel like it sets the, not a whole lot of powder, just a little bit. I feel like it sets the eyeshadow, mascara, not mascara, good grief, eyeliner, you know, the whole lot. Eyebrows. Is it just me? Or do y'all ever feel like you go through periods of time where your makeup is like just not on point? And then other times where it's like, man, that, you know, it's completely on point. I hate my nose. I mean, every time I do touch my nose, I have issues with it. If I touch it, it will look horrible. Let me not, and see if I can just fix it. Doing something else. Let me think about it. I hear noises. Probably my honey bunny. All right, let's go with Morphe. We'll go with this color. It's called Sexy, but I don't know why they have to come up with stupid names like that. Is he still on hold? What is he listening to? I don't even know what he's listening to. I'm really upset about my nostrils. I used to not have this problem ever. I didn't have this line problem where it creased. I didn't have this problem. Can you see what it's doing? It's like picking up the product and then leaving like little splotches of exposed skin. And that's, I can't even tell you how infuriating that is. But it doesn't make me happy. And then I have to sit here and figure out how to fix that. And once you have powder on, you can't fix that. I mean, you make a horrible mess. So my options is just to ignore it and leave it. I can't do that. Or try to fix it. And so I'm gonna try to fix it with probably some of that MAC Studio Fix and a sponge, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. NYX. Hey, sweet pie. You can in there. I'll eat it in there. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. He's so wonderful to me. I count my blessings every day with him. Oh, I don't even know why I was doing that. All right, I'll do this rose gold. Put a little bit of shimmer shimmer. on. Put some over here. So when I watch my videos, okay, this is the sponge I dropped the other day. So I had to clean it. So I'll go in with a clean sponge. I'm going to just spray a little bit on here. I'm telling you, I cannot deal with the way my nose has been doing. I don't feel like that did anything. Okay. Makeup failure. Let's go in and try to fix it. I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to tell you up front, I'm not happy with it. I'm not very dissatisfied. I mean, I don't feel like there's anything I can do about it. I definitely cannot go in and deepen this contour. It's frustrating. So stinking frustrating. I have a fat nose and I don't like it being fat. I mean, when I can do a good contour, it really does kind of shave it down, and so frustrating. And right here, the contour is very choppy. I mean, but I felt like I couldn't blend it. Is what it is, but it does not make me happy. It's like this makeup Saint. I love it for everything else but my nose, and well, my nose in this area of my chin where the wrinkles seem to be creasing. I'm not a satisfied customer right now, and I sell the stuff. I probably should eat instead of rant, but I used to always use Revlon Color Stay, and I would use Revlon Color Stay with, I would pair it, you know, with MAC, or what are some of the other ones that I pair? Kat Von D. What was that one that I really, really like? Sorry, I'm up in your face again. Dior. Never had this problem. Now, you say, then why don't you go back to it? If you look at the pictures, when I was wearing that makeup versus this makeup, everywhere else, this is like so smooth and flawless and soft and almost filtered compared to that makeup, to the other makeups. So, I mean, there's definitely, I'm so upset I just got sloppy. But there's definitely, you know, a reason why I love Saint. But when it comes to my nose, it's like, and it did it when I first started wearing it like 2 years ago, because this January it'll be 2 years. And when I first got it, I was like really disappointed. So I would pair it with, you know, something else. And I'll tell you another reason I like it. So when I always had to wear masks and it rubs off, any makeup is going to rub off. It wasn't such a drastic difference. I mean, it just kind of blended. So I loved Saint for that too, because it's like, you know, oh, you don't really make it look, it's not such thick makeup that there is such a hideous difference. Well, I don't know, for like 18 months maybe, or at least the last year, I've not had any issues with my nose. I could put it on, slap powder on it, set it, and it was good to go. And then contour, no problems. Not anymore. I don't know what's been going on, but it has been all jacked up. And I am not feeling it. I'm just, it's frustrating me to no end. So I'm going to put on some lashes. I don't normally do this, but I'm just feeling it today. I was going to put those on, but I am not putting those on. Those are too wild for what I want to do. I'll just use some Ardell Wispies. My little baby Kelly is sitting right down there. I think they're all okay. Let me see, I might need to cut them. Oh yeah, I was gonna need to cut. One color stay, I don't know why, I've had it for years. It's my favorite one to do this, but I'm gonna put it under my top and waterline to just kind of. Love this stuff. Is it with it? Okay. Get my lipstick. Well, I'll do my hair, and then we'll see you later. Okay.